I have an update for you on the OCOOPA Hand Warmer timing test that I did for how long it would last on level 1, 2, and 3. I only did this retest on level 1 because the point was made. But when I did the test originally, it lasted for about 8.5 hours. And that was in about freezing weather in the mountains of Colorado. And some of the test, it was in a sleeping bag, in my jacket for some of it. And then the remainder of it, I set it out for some of the time just sitting on a chair. And because I set it out and not inside of like a jacket or anything like that, I wondered if that's why it didn't last as long. So I wrote an email to the company and I got a response that didn't quite answer my question. So I've done another test here right now, yesterday. And spoiler alert, the news is good. I'm really happy with how long it lasted. It lasted a lot longer than I was expecting. But let me read you the email that they sent me, which is good that they wrote me back. They wrote me back right at about 4 days, a little less than 4 days from when I sent that. So the customer service is good that they wrote, but I don't know if they understood my question. Our hand warmers have undergone strict safety tests using high quality materials and batteries with overcharge protection, overcurrent protection, and over temperature protection functions to ensure safety during use. If the temperature of the product itself is over high, it will automatically cool down for 3 to 5 minutes, then it starts heating up again. Because of this, we feel the temperature is not stable, or sometimes it may seem like it has stopped working. I think what they're saying there is that if it gets hot, it will shut off. That wasn't my question. My question was, will it try to keep the hand warmer at a certain temperature, and would that keep it from lasting as long? So, instead of it being in the mountains near freezing in open air, it was inside of the house at about 65 degrees, and I wrapped it in a towel for the entire night. It lasted, okay, I'll just tell you, the whole thing lasted for over 25 hours. That's not what we should expect because it was inside of a house at 65 degrees. Later in part of the test, it went to 72 degrees. It was wrapped in a towel underneath a pillow for some of the time to make the environment considerably different than in the mountains. We should not expect that. And who would be using a hand warmer in 72 degrees at a house? You wouldn't use it there. So the point of the test tells me that there is some type of thermal regulating in the hand warmer, and that's how you can get up to 15 hours. But I could see how we'd get 15 hours in cool weather or freezing weather inside of a jacket or sleeping bag. We should get much more than 8.5. So that's why we only got 8.5 hours. The hand warmer tries to keep it at a certain temperature, and I think that's really cool. Anyway, this test just shows me that the times will vary. It will depend on the environment that we're in. But to get 15 hours, I could see how that would easily be done on level 1. And on the test I did, level 2 got like 4 hours. So I would, okay, I don't know for sure, but I imagine that would probably double 2 under a normal circumstance where it's in a jacket or something. One other thing that I did is I took a digital reading of the temperature. It's for the human body, so it only went up to a certain point. But so I wish I had a different type of temperature gauge, but I don't. Hope that helped you out a bit. It shows me that we would get more than 8 hours under most circumstances on level 1 for sure. If you have any questions about it specifically, definitely put them into the comments. Thank you for watching the video. If it was helpful and you like it, click the like button. Feel free to subscribe, and I'll be making another video soon. Thanks.